YouTube? It's Big Mike here with another big time reaction for you. And today we got something a little special for you. We got some Viktus, and I don't know why. It's been a while since I reacted to Viktus on this channel, and I don't have a good reason why I haven't. I mean, the guy releases absolutely amazing music, real music, shit that hits you in the feels. And I'm excited for this one. I've heard nothing but good things about this track. It's called Viktus Relapse featuring Wasey. Don't know too much about the song. Don't know if this is a new album or anything. I really haven't been updated with Viktus, and I feel kind of guilty I haven't, but from what I've been reading and stuff, this might be something that would be right down in my alley, especially the dealing with relapse and issues with that. If you guys know my story, former recovering addict, basically about 2015 kind of fell off, just being selfish, being stupid, thinking that taking the easy way out is always the easy way to go. And, it's been a journey, and people don't realize that, when you're trying to get better with yourself, get right with the world, that it's not as easy as people say, as just not to do it, not to do this, not to do that. There are so many things that come into it, but I'm excited to see what Viktus does with this. So if you like what you see here, you want to see more, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. We are so close getting to 3,000 subscribers. I think we're just right around 100 away, on our way to 5K. So any help I can get from you guys, that would be great. Also, leave a comment down there. Anything else you want me to react to from Viktus, any other artists, any other songs? And most definitely, most importantly, go over to Viktus' channel. Make sure you check the original contact over there. Give him a like, give him a subscribe. I'm already subscribed. Make sure you give a like to the video. Leave him a comment, because he doesn't let us react to his stuff right there. I won't be able to give this to you guys. And, this is something I absolutely love to do. So, without further ado, let's get into this. We have Viktus Relapse featuring Wasey. I've never heard of him either. So, here we go. Ooh, I like that piano. I really do. Oh, wow.
Swallowed whole, full consumption. Indulged by the chaos on my own, I'm stuck in. The belly of the beast is controlling something, and he won't save me. I'ma burn up once and in hell. Final destination hotel. I'm trapped in a cycle of my own self. No help, I'm fighting but I won't prevail. Guess I'm locked up in my own cell. See, I built a prison, greed and guilt. The reason why I feel so confined. On my knees I kneel, I slip asleep and pill down my neck just to feel alive. Now my eyes dilated up.
Wow. I couldn't have said it any better. Wow. Bars after bars after bars, and ain't it the truth? I mean, sometimes it's easier just to, take a pill than to try to deal with reality and stuff like that. Oh, this is going to hit me in the feels. I can tell it right now. Let's go back to the beginning, guys. That was fucking amazing. The piano to start this off just sets the tone so perfectly. He is so underrated. I don't know why he's not getting more play. And I feel guilty. I'm not doing it more often. I really got it. Let's go. Wow. Wow. Right there.
Swallowed whole, full consumption. Indulged by the chaos on my own, I'm stuck in. The belly of the beast is controlling something, and he won't save me. I'ma burn up once and in hell. Final destination hotel. I'm trapped in a cycle of my own self. No help, I'm fighting but I won't prevail. Guess I'm locked up in my own cell. See, I built a prison, greed and guilt. The reason why I feel so confined. On my knees I kneel, I slip asleep and pill down my neck just to feel alive.
It's kind of the way it is, you just want to feel again. You get so numb to the constant disappointment, the constant struggles you have in your life. Sometimes it's just easier to try to cope different ways instead of dealing with your own struggles. Wow, this is powerful. This is very powerful. Wow.
Now my eyes dilated, I've been staying medicated just to help me face this cold world. There's no beauty in the chaos around us, and I'm like, hey, man, I hate to say it, I don't know why.
Bars.
Wasted so much precious time, the chaos overflows, corrupting all the silence. Now it's time to let it go. Just let it go.
No, said I don't wanna do this. Face the truth, cause I know the truth is a ruthless weapon. If you're getting it, forgetting all the memories you made, all the memories they fade out.
Ain't that the truth? I mean, you don't want to do it. You don't. You really don't want to keep going down this track. Stuff like that. But if you take that pill, you do this, you're gonna feel better for that moment. And then afterwards, you got the guilt the next morning, the struggle to get up, to get moving, and you feel twice worse than you do. So what do? Take that pill again, because at least for that day, you're gonna feel better. Tomorrow, that's tomorrow's problems. That's tomorrow Mike problems. I was stuck in that circle for a very, very long time. It wasn't because of my friends and my family. Especially recently, I would still be stuck in that turmoil. I mean, it's absolute fucking turmoil being in that situation, because a lot of people outside of it doesn't understand what you're going through. You don't understand the struggle of dealing with addiction, especially when you don't have coping skills. You don't have that type of support around you. And for the longest time, I felt like I never wanted to reach out. I never wanted to be that person that was vulnerable, that was weak. I was a strong guy. I wanted to be able to handle it on my own. I was the Superman. And the truth is I was destroying myself. I was killing myself. And it got pretty dark for a while. I mean, people say, oh, why would you ever want to take your own life? Why would you ever want to do this? Well, sometimes the pain is so bad that it's almost a relief to have that kind of feeling. It's almost like you could feel like you're feeling something again. And it's such a dark way of putting it. And anybody out there who's struggling, anybody out there who is dealing, understand that this temporary circumstance is not your permanent situation, but only you have the ability to change yourself. As much as you can have the support, your friends, your family, without you doing it up here, it's never, ever going to get better. And it's going to be that circle. You might be better for a day. You might be better for a week. You might even go a few months. But when you hit that rock bottom, it's hard to explain to you guys out there without you going through it. But just understand, if you are going through it, there are people out there who do understand. And even if your family doesn't understand, they're supportive, and that's the hardest thing, is to ask for help. And go ask for help. You do have loved ones out there. This is getting to me bad. Here we go. Wow.
The memories they fade out.
No, we need to go back.
Forgetting all the memories you made, all the memories they fade.
Sorry. I want to get back to that chorus because I want to hear it again.
No, said I don't want to do this.
Come on. You think I'd get this right by now? There we go. Sorry.
Now it's time to let it go. Just let it go.
No, said I don't want to do this. Face the truth, cause I know the truth is a ruthless weapon. If you're getting it, forgetting all the memories you made, all the memories they fade out. I'd rather live in a lie. The truth is overrated, now I'm telling you why. Because I lost all my innocence, my youth where it died. And since I learned the truth, I've been feeling my mind.
Wasted so much precious time, the chaos overflows, corrupting all the silence. Now it's time to let it go. Just let it go. Wasted so much precious time, the chaos overflows, corrupting all the silence. Now it's time to let it go.
taking the easy way out. I mean, not only has it got bars, but that chorus is fucking mint. It really is. Viktus, fucking amazing. Absolutely amazing. And I'm really glad you're sharing this with everyone. You know, this does help people out there. People who are listening to this do feel it, you know, and people don't realize when you're in that low situation, music is one way to help you cope. It really does. Thank you, Viktus, for sharing this with us. This is amazing. This is beyond amazing. Oh, I remember that so much.
Much precious time, the chaos overflows, corrupting all the silence. Now it's time to let it go. Just let it go.
No way. Oh. Hey guys. Yeah, sorry about that. God, that brought back. Oh my God, that brought back memories. The shivers, the cold, the helplessness you feel, especially when you're coming down, when you're not on anything and you don't have anything. And, you know, it's the worst feeling in the world. It really, really is. Because the only thing you're feeling is pain. Only thing you're feeling is guilt. You did it again. You did it over and over again. You don't want to be in this cycle. You don't want to continue yourself down this road. And I mean, this may not be his interpretation, but this is most definitely my interpretation. And seeing him on that bed just shaking, God, it was like maybe 10, yeah, I'd say about 10 years ago. I was in a similar situation. I was heavily addicted to well, hey, I'll keep it 1,000 here. I was addicted to fentanyl, and it's probably the worst drug that they've ever created. I get why they created it, but the high is the most unbelievable thing in the world, and it's the scariest thing in the world. But what's worse is the come down, the shakes, the helplessness. And then yourself, you feel guilty, you feel shitty because you feel like you're a piece of shit. You feel like you're a waste of space. You feel like you're a detriment to your family. And it's those times, those situations where you need to reach out. And up until maybe a year ago, even I couldn't do it. I mean, I have the most supportive family and some of the best friends that I have. And when I used to when I was in my struggles, when I was in that cycle, I would shut everybody out. I didn't want them to see me like that. I didn't want to be a burden on their life. Then you start getting stuck in your own headspace. You get stuck with your own thoughts. Sometimes you think, God, man, I know it'd be hard if I wasn't here, but if I wasn't here, they wouldn't have to deal with my shit, my problems. And you know, it's an everyday struggle, especially for addicts, especially when you're recovering. And it is a day at a time, but you can get through it. I know I got through it. And even today, you know, I'm probably, as of today, I am probably in probably one of the best places I've been in a very, very long time. And I look back and remember not too long far back, before I had this channel, where, you know, my highs would be high and I'd be just flying. But when my lows were low and I was drinking and I was, you know, pill popping and stuff like that, I couldn't get out of that vicious cycle to save my life. And I couldn't tell anybody because I was embarrassed, I was ashamed. And therefore, you get stuck up here, you get stuck in your thoughts, and you continue and continue and continue. And then you think everybody thinks you're a piece of shit. You're this, you're that. It's sad, it really is. But there is a light at the end of the tunnel if you ask for help and if you reach out. Sometimes you gotta admit you're not stronger than the problem, and sometimes it's okay to reach for help. This is very powerful. This really, really is. And I don't mean to keep gushing or going on about, me and stuff like that, but this is how I really truly feel. And this song, or even me talking to you, can help anyone else out there. It's the least I can do for you. I mean, it's kind of why I did this channel right here. It was helped me with my own thoughts, my own mental health and stuff like that. And it has tremendously, because with the support of you guys and the support of everybody around me and stuff like that, I know I have a self-worth. I know I'm worth something. And every day seems to get a little better, a little better, a little better. And eventually you find out that that stuff is in the past. But don't forget it. And don't forget where you were. Because if you do, you're destined to repeat your same troubles. Viktus, this is fucking amazing. Just a banger. Here we go, guys. Oh.
Shivering, now I've got the cold sweats. Crushed pills in the crevice of my own mess. No, said I don't wanna confess. Fuck it, the whole pills telling me they know best. But now they're telling me lies. They're keeping me in prison with the prisoner's mind. They're keeping me alone with someone show me a sign. Or do I gotta rise up just so I decline?
And that's the point right there, is you feel like you're just losing your fucking mind, that you should be put in a straitjacket. You need to be fucking committed. It's hard to explain unless you're going through it. It really is. And Viktus is doing a wonderful job doing it.
Just so I decline. Fuck it, feels like about to relapse. Too much pain in the brain, I gotta ease that. Kick it back and try to relax. My sixth sense accepting death, I mean that's funny. I'm feeling dead to feel alive like a zombie. I'ma drift into the night when it's sunny. I don't see the light outside, all I hear is suicidal thoughts take my life away.
Bars, 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 holy fuck. Facts. Fucking facts. Thank you, Viktus.
The light outside, all I hear is suicidal thoughts take my life away.
Wasted so much precious time and chaos overflows, corrupting all the silence. Now it's time to let it go. Just let it go. Wasted so much precious time and chaos overflows, corrupting all the silence. Now it's time to let it go. Just let it go. Just let it go. Just let it go.
Fuck. Just amazing. Fucking amazing. I got so many thoughts going through my head right now. Thinking of my nephew, thinking what he went through and stuff like that, and where he was, and so much wishes that he could have reached out more and done that kind of stuff. And I have my own guilt and my own feelings. Wish I would have, been able to be there for him. But of course, I was stuck with my own bullshit and stuff like that. Mental health is a hard struggle, and it's an everyday struggle. And it's a struggle that everybody deals with on one level or another. And there are dark, dark times. And music like this is a release. It really is. It may bring up bad memories. It bring up those ugly truths, those ugly thoughts. But at the same time, that's how you learn from those thoughts and stuff like that. A day doesn't go by. I don't think of Nicholas. I don't think I miss my nephew so much. It is just about 2 years to the day that he committed suicide, and it was it really fucked with me. It really did, because I was in a bad place at the same time. I was drinking a lot. I was popping pills. I was just not myself, and my family saw it. My son saw it. He even told me, I never want to see you like this. I never do, you know? And it was always a shame inside of me where I couldn't reach out to him, reach out, to the loved ones, to your family, to stuff like that, because you don't want them to know you're not okay. And that's not the way it should be. And mental health needs to get that stigma taken off of it and understand, just because you're going through something doesn't mean you're crazy. Doesn't mean you're a piece of shit. It doesn't mean you'll never change. But the change has got to start with yourself first. And I'm not going to preach to anyone out there, because I still struggle with it every day. I'm sure you guys do too out there. But Viktus, thank you. This was a fucking amazing, powerful, powerful song. I do not, I can't fathom the fact that you are so still unknown, especially over here in the States and stuff like that. And this message needs to get out there. His message needs to get out there. I haven't heard a bad song by him yet, and we're gonna go more into Viktus on this channel. I don't care, because anytime I hear a song by him, it's amazing. It really is. And it comes from the heart. And when you hear a song that's not manufactured by a company, written by 4 different ghostwriters, whatever, about this song, about that. No, this comes from his heart, his soul. The freaking beat behind it is perfect for this kind of message, this kind of thing. That piano, the way the beat is very subtle in the back like that. And the message gets out there. It's powerful. And whoever Wasey is, I don't know if he was a singer, if he was the producer on this. I'll look more into that. But if you were part of this song, I'll give you props too. Anyone out there, if you are struggling, if you are having issues, reach out. Reach out in comments, reach out with your family, reach out with your friends, but make that call. You got to do it first, because a lot of people out there may not know you're struggling, and it might be embarrassing. It might be something you don't want other people to know. But I promise you, if you take that first step, it's the first step in the right direction. That's all we can ask. One day at a time. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Your temporary circumstance is not your permanent situation, but only you have that chance to change. It's a quote I learned in treatment. It's a quote I preach on this channel. And it's a quote I'd be able to give to you guys, and maybe it helps. All right, guys, until next time, catch you on the flip side. Later.